Hello, my viewers. Today, I'm gonna have to put on my edge goggles and apply some emo cream, because we're gonna talk about an extremely serious Taiwanese animation with dark visuals and a highly sophisticated plot. That, of course, being the cartoon known as Dead Nut. Dead Nut is your typical slice-of-life show about a schoolboy named Lit Yogi who comes across a book known as the Dork Diary of Death that causes anyone whose name is written in it to suffer from mild stomach agitation. After finding out what power he possesses, Lit becomes followed by a Hot Topic employee named Rico, the original owner of the Dork Diary. Lit decides to use the diary to commence the Fourth Reich, hoping to establish an ethno-state where only good people can be allowed to live. Unfortunately for him, all of the recent cases of stomach aches catches the attention of the genius billionaire detective, Bruce Wayne, who gives the person causing the attacks the alias of Cora. Lit finds himself surrounded by narcs and haters who think that his dream of a world of good people is bad. So before long, he begins attacking innocent people with suicidal thoughts. Soon after, Bruce Wayne begins observing Lit personally, along with learning his masturbation habits and his unhealthy obsession with greasy potato-based snack foods. Lit and Bruce Wayne interact with each other, which is supposed to establish their character dynamics and personality foils, but we all know the real reason is to provide more yaoi-based fan art and hentai. However, a new development occurs when a second Cora appears and reveals herself as the goth girl Misa Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar wants to have Lit's Asian anime babies, causing the two to form an alliance to learn Bruce Wayne's identity and infect him with the common cold, a surefire way to kill any Japanese man. However, Jar Jar makes the mistake of being a woman and allows herself to be captured by Bruce Wayne and uses bait to find the true Cora. Lit then devises a plan to allow himself to be imprisoned, where afterwards he and Jar Jar relinquish ownership of the Dork Diaries and lose all memories of using them. But just when it looks like Bruce Wayne is soon to crack the case, a third Cora emerges and even more stomach aches begin plaguing the world. Lit and Jar Jar are freed, but Lit begins working alongside Bruce Wayne to find this third Cora, turning this gritty, realistic fiction mystery drama into a witty, humorous buddy cop adventure that just so happens to contain terrible murder and graphic imagery. The third Cora is discovered to actually be an elite corporation of hackers known as 4chan, who wish to use the Dork Diary to do evil corporation things. While Bruce Wayne and Lit work to expose 4chan as Cora, Jar Jar is visited by the owner of her former Dork Diary, the other employee from Hot Topic named Ebony Ravenway. Ebony tells Jar Jar about all the wicked acts and terrible things that have occurred before and after her memory loss, and then helps her to identify the third Cora as a moderator for 4chan named Hiroyuki Poole. Bruce Wayne then successfully manages to track down Hiroyuki in the Batcopter and apprehends him. However, Lit then touches the Dork Diary and remembers his position as the main character. Bruce Wayne tries to learn more about the Dork Diary, but his investigation is cut short when Ebony slips him a NyQuil, causing him to fall asleep for the remainder of the series. Ebony then disappears in order to make up her shift at Hot Topic, and the Dork Diary belongs to Lit once again. 5 months then pass by and Lit becomes the new Bruce Wayne while maintaining his role as Cora. However, the real Bruce Wayne's two mentally challenged stepchildren, Captain N and Mellow Yellow, suddenly appear and begin looking for Cora. The virgin Captain N decides to hide with the protection of the US government, while the Chad Mellow Yellow gets things done by kidnapping Litsumoto and hijacking the planes used to rescue her, allowing him to get his hands on the Dork Diary. Things get a little confusing after this. There's another Hot Topic employee who allows a third Dork Diary to enter the mix, and now Jar Jar is tricking the police force because she still wants Lit's Asian babies. And also Lit's dad apparently now has the Sharingan. Unfortunately, Lit's dad is shot before his Sharingan can become the Rinnegan, and he dies without even knowing that his son probably killed more people than Hitler. President Trump formally announces that the US will be doing what it normally does in a crisis, meaning they'll be doing absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, Lit's allies manage to obtain an IQ higher than 50 and actually begin to suspect he may be the real Cora. To avoid this, Lit hires a fake Cora named Stephen Colbert to use the Dork Diary for him. He also begins cheating on Jar Jar with Lisa, who he chooses as the president of his fan club. Despite these precautions, Lit manages to miss the fact that Stephen Colbert is mentally unhinged, and Lisa is a woman, two oversights that end up with Stephen discovered to be Cora, and Lisa kidnapped by Mellow Yellow. Lisa decides to get rid of Mellow Yellow in favor of the crisp taste of Mountain Dew, but is tragically fired by Lit soon afterwards. Because of, maybe the fans just thought Jar Jar was the better girl. Lit and Captain N decide enough is enough, and meet in the production studio of Half-Life 3 to determine who will die. After Stephen Colbert shows up and starts talking about all the spam he has in his email, he accidentally exposes Lit as the real Korra, even though pretty much everyone already knew this by now. Lit tries to rage quit and restart from the last save point, but fails to do so because he gets shot in the hand and dies. Garu yamina kawashita kaka munachiki iri Tare no migo chai masu wa kenawani Kanai kara Kajitsu gatsu get me Yume Riso nahi kaeru Dare morga non sonde o ware wo Hirokaru yamina na kawashita kaka mone chikiri Dari ni moja mui sawe wa kinuai Kanai Itsuka boku ga misete hage Geru Karikam ga yaku Sekai wo